Brother, in this video, if you've ever been in a relationship or maybe you're trying to date a woman and you're not sure what the play is, like you feel like something is off, like you can't nail her down for a date, or maybe you can sometimes and she's hot some days and she's cold others, or maybe it's your wife. Maybe your wife was all about you and then the next minute she just ignores the hell out of you. You're trying to figure out what's going on. You try to bring it up to her and she snaps your fucking head off. And like, I don't understand where this behavior is coming from. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unveil hidden agendas in this video. The games that women play when they're in a relationship with you, and even when they're just first dating you, we're gonna show you what her game is and how to counteract it moving forward. My name is Baxter, and I help guys in betrayal situations. I've coached thousands of men, tens of thousands of men who come through my doors in one form or another. I've had over 3,000 guys come through the Betray to Badass program. And that's what we do. We'll get you to that place where you make the right decision for you and your children. If you wanna know how a woman should treat you, look at the behavior of a woman who really is dialed into you. And then we can take that as our baseline and measure everything off of that. So a woman who's really dialed into you, a woman who really loves you, will be very consistent in the way that she interacts with you. She's going to open doors for you, so to speak, so that you can hang out with her. She's gonna create opportunities so that she can be a part of your world. She might not make the first move, but she's gonna make it as easy as fucking possible for you to lead the relationship forward. So in other words, she's gonna kind of hang around you, so that you'll ask her for a date. When you text her, she's gonna respond quickly. She's not gonna be hard to get a hold of. So whenever you start running into inconsistencies in her behavior, whenever you're running into this place where she doesn't really respond very quickly, she's not really that attentive, she's not excited to see you, and it feels like pulling teeth to have conversations or a date, just realize that when she comes in strong and then she pulls away, realize that inconsistent messages or erratic behavior is the quickest way to get a guy obsessed. And you can watch yourself in this place. If you're a guy who needs approval from women and you're getting this inconsistent affection from her, inconsistent dialogue, then you're gonna start obsessing. Just watch your behavior. If you're watching this video right now, you're probably dealing with this right now. And so when you bring it up, and watch this too, it might be your wife or it might be just somebody you're dating, watch this. Whenever you try to bring this up, there's gonna be a deflection. Not only is there gonna be a deflection, they're gonna blame it on you. They're gonna say, well, it's not me that's the problem, it's you, you're just too needy. I'm just trying to do whatever I'm trying to do and you're just trying to be controlling, you're trying to police my behavior. You're like, wait a minute, something's off here and I wanna know what the truth is. And she will never show her cards. So if she's playing this game, she's never gonna show her cards. And a lot of women have learned to deflect and scapegoat situations, like, so that it's not her fault. Why? Because she's trying to manage a man's anger. She's trying to keep you from getting upset at her, so what she's gonna do is deflect and be dishonest about these things. She's not gonna come truthfully towards it. And if you're with a woman who is not that way, if she's very truthful and she doesn't worry about these kind of things, you're probably not gonna be watching this video anyway. And so why would a woman do this? Why would she be deflective one minute and then be all over you the next? Why would she be hot one minute and then cold the next? The reason for it is a lot of women learn that mixed signals will create obsessive behavior. So if you're with somebody who's a manipulator, you're with somebody who wants to take advantage of you, you're with somebody who really just wants to have power and control over you, you're gonna find you're gonna get these mixed signals. And so one moment she's gonna be interested in you and she's gonna want your attention. And when she gets your attention, you're not that interesting anymore, then she's gonna go in another direction. And if she knows what she's doing, and she's very conscious of it, and it's very evil to do this, she's gonna keep leveraging this and using you to keep pulling you further and further in. And before you know it, she's gonna ask you for something. Then she'll start to play the victim. Maybe she needs money for her bills or something's going on. She's gonna play the sob story for you, and then she's gonna ask for something because you're so wrapped up in wanting her attention, you're wanting her love, affection, or sex, you're gonna start to give her things. And when you start to give her things, now she knows the game. Now she sees the buttons that she has to push to get you pulled in even further. And so when this happens, we have to start setting boundaries. In fact, if you start seeing inconsistent behavior in the dating game, just don't even engage. Don't engage with a woman who is not like all in with you, trying to really be part of your world. Because again, a woman who likes you, a woman who really is into you is gonna make it easy for you to invite her into your world. It's not hard at all. When you text her, she responds. You ask her on a date, she's always available. Whenever she wants you to ask her out, she's gonna hang around you in your physical space. She's gonna make herself known to you so that you will make the first move. But a woman who is not interested in you, she's gonna find excuses to not be with you. And her behavior and her actions and what she's doing is gonna show you that you're not a priority in her life. Let's say, hey, let's meet up on Friday. She's like, cool, well, let me check my schedule and hit me up again Friday afternoon and let's see what's going on then. What she's telling you is that she's waiting for some other opportunity. She wants somebody else to do something else and you're just this backup plan. And no guy wants to be the backup plan. And so the hidden agendas or the secretive behaviors, the manipulative behavior that you're seeing, the hot and cold, just realize it's usually from a woman who's just not that into you. And so instead of going down this road of trying to figure out what's happening and trying to be a better guy and trying to prove yourself and trying to make her happy and trying to be more attractive and working on things like polarity or some technique of texting or going cold on her for a while, none of that shit matters. None of it does. That's why 99% of the shit you're going to see here on YouTube or anywhere else in dating programs is just not working. And it doesn't work because the thing that she wants from you is she wants to feel attraction for you. If she feels attraction for you, she's going to make it happen. It doesn't matter if it's your wife or a woman you're just dating. She wants to feel something for you. And if she doesn't feel something for you, what she's going to do is she's going to distance herself because she's going to feel that need from you, that need that you need her approval, that you need her to like you because you have a lot stronger feelings for her than she does for you. And when this happens, she feels this disparity, she's going to feel this pressure, she's going to pump the brakes and back off. She's going to be like, I can't give him what he needs, and he wants way more than I'm willing to give, and so now I have to make myself scarce, but I don't want to tell him directly because I don't want this conflict. And so I have to kind of like hint at it so that he'll get the picture. And most guys are just like, well, she's pulling away. I guess I need to try harder. I just need to tell her how I feel, bro. And then it just never works. And it comes off as this desperate attempt of begging for attention. And so the energy that you always want to have with a woman is, I like you, but I don't really need you. Like, it'd be really cool to have you in my life, but it's okay if you're not here or not. It makes no difference to me. I don't need you in my life. I don't need your approval. I'm just good. And so if you can adopt that kind of energy, a lot of times this stuff is not even going to happen. You're not going to get manipulated. You're not going to get cold shoulder. You're not going to get ghosted. You're not going to have all this inconsistent behavior. And so you don't need all this other stuff to try to be what a woman wants. The fact that you're doing this thing where you're trying to be what a woman wants is the problem. If you want to get this handled in your life, you're tired of this inconsistent behavior, you're tired of, like, if women are hot and cold, you're tired of your wife giving you the cold shoulder, you're tired of begging for table scraps of affection, you're tired of just laying in bed next to your wife and you can't even put your hand on her because you're afraid that she's going to say, is that all you think about? And you want her to come to you. You want to be the guy who has your wife dialed into you all the time and is always coming at you for intimacy. That's what the Soul Seducer program is all about. It's designed to turn you into an amazing dude. For who? For you. To turn you into this guy who builds this amazing life for himself. So he wakes up every day like, this is what I fucking want to do. This is my life. My life is on fire. Because this is what she wants. She wants a guy she can follow. She wants a guy that he's excited about his life. She wants to ingratiate herself into your life. And if you're sitting here chasing after her, you're reversing the game. So guys should always be pursuing dreams, and then a woman can pursue a relationship. And he's like, I don't understand what's going on. And I'm always chasing after her for sex. I'm always chasing after her for everything. And that's because you've reversed the roles, brother. The game is you pursue the dreams and she pursues relationship. And what she does is she chases you. And so if you want to turn this dynamic around, it doesn't matter what kind of relationship you're in. It doesn't matter if it's falling apart. It doesn't matter if it's doing great. If you want to amp that game up, that's what the Soul Seducer program is for. It's designed for guys just like you. And I know it's designed for guys like you because you found this video and you clicked on a thumbnail because there's something in your relationship that needs fixing. And I only talk about things that need fixing that are already in the Soul Seducer program. So if you want more information on that, it's in the description below. If you've got a lot of value in this, hit the like button. Pay it forward. Anyways, brother, I'll see you in the next one.